Hello, I'm Jane Bennett of JaneBennett.tv, and with me today is Liz Elliott. Liz, you work with women in their midlife years. What do they come to you for?
A variety of reasons, really. Sometimes they feel stuck. They could feel drained with life in general, unfocused, and maybe sometimes just overwhelmed with other people's expectations of them.
Ah, yes, other people's expectations. Tell me then, when you say they get stuck, tell me a bit more about that.
Right. Sometimes people want to look at a dream or a hope that's been in their hearts for a long time and maybe be forgotten for one reason or another. Just life catches up. And they want to look at that again, but not quite know how to do that, how to move forward.
Yes, okay, I see. Because lots of people get stuck, don't they? And they don't really know what they want. And so you're able to help them find the way, find the direction.
Yes, find direction if they are clear what they want. Sometimes if they don't know what they want, then we could look at, I might start off asking them if they'd like to share their life story with me. And to, just hear what they're saying and then reflect that back.
Right, that's interesting. And does the work you do now, does that reflect your life story?
It does, yes.
Really?
Yes. When I got to my late 30s, I found that the job that I had, which I loved doing, I worked in publishing, I was doing travelling, I was freelance, self-employed in towards the business. With the
company. Sounds like a big job, yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely. I loved it. Travelling, it was exciting. And then it was like as though a plug had been pulled out of me and the energy was all draining away. And that was triggered by my mother-in-law dying. But other things tapped in on that. And eventually I had a breakdown.
Gosh, so you've really lived through this, haven't you? You can really empathise with, well, as you say, the plug feeling like the plug has been pulled and that drained feeling and I suppose not really recognising yourself. Would that be right?
Oh, yes. I didn't know who I was. At that time I was so ill that I couldn't do the simplest of things. Just getting up and washed and dressed took all my energy and focus until I was, my health improved a bit and I was able to seek appropriate help and guidance.
Which is so important.
Yeah, absolutely.
So important. So it must be very reassuring for the people that come to you to know that you really know what they're talking about and that you come from a place of understanding as well as having the skills to be able to help them.
I hope so, yes.
So what's the most exciting thing about the work you do?
Oh, lots of exciting things. I love seeing people grow. I love seeing people discover things about themselves that they'd either forgotten or hadn't recognised. And then they start using those abilities and strengths and talents. And I find that so exciting because all I'm doing is just enabling that, really.
It's so important, though. I mean, that sounds like quite the contrast, what you just described, compared to feeling stuck and drained. So if somebody watching is in that position, feeling stuck or drained, is there one tip that you can give them that they could do as a start to help them recover?
Yes, certainly is. Yes, I would say find some space and some time. Get away from home for a day or a short break and just stop and think about what you really want for your life. Think about what it's like now. Stop, look and listen, like crossing the railway track when there's trains coming. Just stop, look and listen and just allow yourself to be calm and face some honest questions.
That's wonderful advice. That's really, really helpful advice. I'm sure people will find. But if people wanted to take it a step further and actually contact you because they're relating to what you've said, how would they contact you?
I have an email address and a telephone number, which is, my email address is ElizabethElliott, that's with 2 T's, .eol@gmail.com. And the EOL is for Extraordinary Life.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh, I like that. Excellent.
And my telephone number is 020 8660 2634. And that's in the Croydon area.
That's lovely. Thank you so much for coming in. It's been fascinating to hear not only what you do, but thank you for sharing with us your story as well.
Oh, thank you, Jane.
That's it for today. I've been Jane Bennett.